to Buckeye Readers Chat. I'm Patty.
And I'm Nicole.
We really are. We're a little dressed up.
Yep.
Trying out the attitude. And
Yeah. Can you tell what theme we're doing today? Is it obvious?
I think so. I
hope so.
Your hat looks good.
Thank
your vest,
you.
Everything.
Thank you. I tried.
We're librarians underneath all this.
Yes, even though we're mobsters, gangsters,
That's right.
part of the Mafia.
Yeah, the Buckeye Librarian Mafia. So today we have some good authors and excellent movies as well that you might want to look at, try. Nicole?
So obviously we have one of the classics, Mario Puzo's The Godfather, which, brought about all the Godfather films, if you haven't seen them, which I'm ashamed to say I have not yet.
The thing that hits me that I remember from watching that is the horse's head.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I haven't seen the movie, but everybody knows about the horse's head. Yeah.
Pretty rough. And, we have some really good authors. Dennis Lehane has an excellent book there. Don Winslow's The Cartel.
Yeah. I think what's interesting about this genre is it spans over different time periods and it hits different parts of the U.S. And in fact, if you really look at other countries, there's other countries that have their own mobs and cartels and stuff like that. Like in Japan, there's the Yakuza and stuff. But you have still the same themes along with those stories, many of them based on, real events, historical things that happened. But they really make for good action stories, character building, betrayal, guns and violence. Who doesn't like a little bit of that?
I like this movie, The Irishman. It's based on the true life of this one man remembering his life and his things that happened and things he regrets. Yeah. And so it gives us some character development and some wisdom from an old age. Yeah.
And like a lot of reading, there's escapism. We don't really live inside Mafia world. Yeah, I think that's what makes these stories so intriguing and so captivating for people is just how much you can escape into a reality that's not your reality. It's not a fantasy world. These things did happen. There were people like this that did exist. And I think that's where you could go the other side of it and read stories about the real mobsters and what they actually did and why they did them. I think the other part of it too is our time has changed a lot, and so it changes the way that organized crime has worked. So you look back on some of these stories and they didn't have the technology that kind of drives organized crime of today, and it makes it more complex and more interesting. Not that technology doesn't make it more complex, but we're in technology now, so kind of taking a step away from that takes your mind to a new place. And I think that's what makes it interesting.
Yeah, the action, I enjoy that. The violence gets a bit much, but that was what happened. And I'm thankful I don't live that way. But it's good stuff to read, to reflect. And
sometimes there's a little bit of romance.
That's right. Romance is always good.
Yeah. So if you haven't picked up a gangster, mobster, mafia book, and you'd like to, we definitely have plenty of titles, some really great authors for you to try out. Come to the library and check them out.
That's right. All right. Thanks.
See you guys next time. You're welcome.
Right.
Thanks. Bye.